decisión del juez referee fue un poco prematura.
No sé, la verdad, el trabajo del referee. Yo hice mi trabajo.
It's not his job to judge the referee.
Si hizo bien su trabajo o mal. Yo simplemente creo que hice mi trabajo.
He's simply here to do his own job, and he believes that people really like this fight. We also have, obviously, with us tonight, an acknowledging Alfonso Gomez. Alfonso, did you feel that you had done your homework here? Did you feel that maybe you were edging and getting closer to what you wanted to do, and getting closer to a very surprising victory tonight?
Yeah, he's a good counter-puncher, and I felt like I was still able to continue. The referee looked for a reason to stop it, and he found it. I was going to be able to continue, but you know, he's a great fighter. He hits pretty hard, and you know, I think the fight was pretty even to that point.
Well, I got to ask you too, did you feel that the judge, the referee, was maybe a little too quick, too premature in stopping the fight?
Well, since you mentioned it, it's because it's the truth. He was a little too premature, but you know, it is what it is. I knew this sort of thing was going to happen. Even if it went to distance, you know, it was probably going to give it to him. And now we're looking for a reason to stop it, and he did. You know, I was able to continue. He told me where I was. He asked me questions, answered him perfectly, but whatever, you know, it is what it is.
Gentlemen, a very good fight. Thank you. Thank you, Canelo. Well, there you have it. Canelo is still a work in progress as he continues his ascent in the boxing world. We are done here in Los Angeles. Let us now go back to Jim Lampley in Las Vegas for the main event.
All right, thank you very much, Mario Solis. We bring you back live to Las Vegas, where the main event is up next. Floyd Mayweather against Victor Ortiz. The 24-year-old Ortiz may own a welterweight title belt, but Mayweather is the heavy favorite here tonight. Are the odds warranted? We'll find out about 15 minutes from now. But first, let's take a look at our next pay-per-view event.
We know his legend.
He's going to make it happen.
You've witnessed his rise.
Something spectacular.
This October,
Right hand.
witness the unbelievable. The oldest champion in boxing history, Bernard the Executioner Hopkins, faces former world champion Bad Chan Dawson for light heavyweight supremacy. Believe it or not.
The crowd is on its feet.
Hopkins versus Dawson, Saturday, October 15th, live on pay-per-view.
So we've had a very good undercard. We've had a terrific build-up to a big championship fight. Love him or hate him, Floyd Mayweather has been missed again during his long layoff, and his return brings electricity back to boxing. And how much more electric can you be than young Victor Ortiz, who burst on the scene with his spectacular performance against Andre Berto earlier this year and brings to the story one of the great personality stories of recent years. Now we're ready with the final tantalizing piece of information that the youngest, strongest, most vibrant opponent Floyd Mayweather has fought in 10 years will enter the ring tonight with a 14-pound functional weight advantage over Floyd. Ortiz weighs 164 tonight, having come up 17 pounds since the weigh-in yesterday. Floyd Mayweather weighs 150. So the drama of the anticipation is done. Let's get ready for the fight.
It's a soundtrack unique to the sport. The hum of fine-tuning the body. The repetitive rhythm of preparation. And the reverberations of confidence. Composed by two men, each with his own supporting ensemble. It's a tune they've been diligently rehearsing in anticipation of a single note. After a 16-month absence, the undefeated Floyd Mayweather returns to the stage he has long dominated.
What motivates me is just putting the finishing touches on my legacy as far as being the best to ever put on a pair of gloves.
That's a stunning shot from Mayweather right on the button. Floyd Mayweather's application to the sport is at this moment unique, and he stands alone.
Tonight, though, the challenger is 24-year-old Victor Ortiz, the youngest, strongest adversary Mayweather's faced in the last 6 years.
I'm going to give him his first loss. I'm younger, stronger, bigger, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
This past April, Ortiz's drive and self-belief were exhibited against Andre Berto.
Straight left hand by
Ortiz dominated early, but then tasted the canvas twice.
Down goes Ortiz.
Yet in a remarkable display of resilience,
Unbelievable! What a fight!
Ortiz earned a thrilling victory.
Looks like there's a new welterweight in town, and his name is Victor Ortiz.
Now these two men step into the ring, each hoping for a masterful performance. One man looking to elevate his legacy to new heights. Another looking for the watershed victory of his career. Mayweather-Ortiz is next.
Ortiz is being brought to you by MGM Grand, the city of entertainment in Las Vegas. Cervezas Tecate, con carácter. DeWalt, new 20-volt max lithium-ion system. AT&T, get it faster with 4G. Rethink possible. Fly Southwest Airlines, it's the right call. And by HBO Pay-Per-View, the best in pay-per-view entertainment, brought to you by HBO. The presence of Floyd Mayweather in the ring guarantees a substantial celebrity turnout. There's a look at Christina Aguilera. Irvin Magic Johnson, one of the biggest boxing fans in the world, here again. Anna Paquin and Stephen Moyer, let's hope they were here for Morales Cano and all its true blood. Mike Tyson on the scene, another of the world's biggest boxing fans. He did it here in all seriousness behind the shades. And he was Mickey Ward, the fighter on the big screen, but here he's Mark Wahlberg, executive producer of Entourage. Let's go to Michael Buffer in the ring to continue the pageantry.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like everyone to rise for two national anthems. First, we honor the heritage of tonight's world champion, and we honor all the fans here for Mexican Independence Day weekend, here to sing the Mexican national anthem. Please welcome, from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, recording star Mariana Estrada.
Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero apresta y abridor, y retiembla en sus centros la tierra, al sonoro rugir del cañón, y retiembla en sus centros la tierra. El arcángel divino, que en el cielo tu eterno destino por el dedo de Dios escribió. Mas si osara un extraño enemigo profanar con su planta tu suelo, pienso, patria querida, que el cielo dio un soldado en cada hijo te dio. Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero apresta y el bridor, y retiembla en sus centros la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón, y retiembla
remain standing. Just 6 days ago, we paid tribute to 9/11, the 10th anniversary. At this time, we would like to dedicate the national anthem to all the men and women, the victims and the heroes that we lost on that fateful day, and to all the men and women serving in the armed forces for the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, here to sing the national anthem of the United States, please welcome Jasmine Villegas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars ruled the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red left guns bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Tale of the tape for Floyd Mayweather and Victor Ortiz. Everybody knows already. Ortiz is 10 years younger than Mayweather, has a 1-inch difference in height in his favor, but the unusual stat here is arm length. Look at Mayweather, 2.5-inch difference in arm length measured from the armpit to the end of the fist, underlining the point that Victor Ortiz must get inside in this fight. Weight, 146.5 and 147 on the scale yesterday, but there's the big number going into the fight. Mayweather hydrated up to 150. Victor Ortiz put on 17 pounds overnight and will go into the ring outweighing Mayweather unofficially, according to our scale, by 14 pounds. And here's a statistical look at the withering task which faces Victor Ortiz. Among the top fighters in the sport, Floyd Mayweather's plus-minus is more than twice as good as anybody else's. He lands 46% of his punches. He limits opponents to 16%, which is beyond extraordinary. It's otherworldly.
And it's gone up, Jim, since he moved to a higher weight class because he's not fighting as many quicker, smaller fighters.
Here comes Ortiz. A lot of people wrote him off after he came across against Orcas Maidana in a physical war in Staples Center a couple of years ago. 27 months have passed, and Ortiz has come all the way back, and you saw the statistic. He has knocked 12 of his last 13 opponents down. This despite the fact that he says Emmanuel, he doesn't even regard himself as a particularly big puncher.
He's a very short, fast power puncher, and he has pretty good balance when he punches too, so it's very difficult when you get anything changes for him, because he can punch with either hand. His right hand in particular, even though he's a southpaw boxing wise, he really is a right-hander, and that's where his right hook is his most powerful punch.
Coming to the ring, the defending world champion and vicious Victor Ortiz.
Emmanuel Stewart, you were Danny Garcia training Victor Ortiz for tonight, and you were told